All right, what up, everybody? I like to come on. Ow, fucking bitch! I get these like spikes of like urgency to like where I feel like I need to make a video, and it's like urgent, not because like something bad's gonna happen, but more like for just to continue documenting my journey and see where I'm at currently. It's summer of June 2025. I'm currently 22 years old. I'm gonna look back at this video and be so happy and grateful that I did it, just to see where my headspace is at and just to see what I'm doing. Okay, so if you guys all remember, let me break this down really quick. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kyle Chavez. I'm a 22-year-old construction worker. I started posting fitness content about 1 year, May 9th of 2024, and I just started making gym emotional depressing edits, and that led me to finding out that people make money online doing fitness programs, fitness courses, mentorships, courses, etc. And I was just getting into the fucking space of working out. Never worked out so intense like I do currently. I worked out maybe whenever I was like 16 years old in high school. Around 15 to 17, I had a job working as a custodian in my high school. And the reason being is because growing up, I always knew money was tight, and I felt like I was trying to fill a void and not be in a space where I felt like money was a problem. And, you know, that's not the most healthiest for especially a young kid, but that's just how I grew up. And I was always driven to money, and I literally only believed in money. I didn't believe in God. It's not that I didn't believe in God. I went to church as a kid, but it's that everything started feeling unrealistic to me. And, you know, I joined the oil fields around 18 years old, and before that I was at a thin metal sheet shop, and then I started powder coating and joined the oil fields, and then I've been in the union doing construction, labor work, road work, concrete, asphalt, demo work, solar fields, traffic control, working on a 6-story hotel, concrete chipping, just general labor work. Okay, I've worked my way up through my apprenticeship program. Once I get sent back out to work again, I will be a journeyman. That would be my third job as a journeyman. So from 2021 to 25, you know, I've made, you know, okay money. And I blew it all. So I'm kind of back in the same spot that I was back whenever I didn't have a job and my bills weren't getting paid, because I've actually having to learn the hard way again, spending money and just living in the moment, which is okay, but I never have a backup plan. And I never have like a safety net where I'm like, okay, I know that we're going to be working here maybe for this amount of time. I need to save money. So I'm making this video because Kyle, 22 years old, does not know how to delegate money. He doesn't know how to spend money that values me. I spend stupid money, and I don't save money. So I'm just making this video if, you know, maybe you can resonate with this, but it's mainly for me, because it's not that the goal is there, the plans change. Obviously, I always had the dream of becoming like some type of influencer or just somebody that someone could look up to, and I'm learning leadership. Yesterday, not just leadership in a relationship, but leadership as a whole, okay? And lately, life has been honestly great. Just the people I'm surrounding myself with, feeling very good about, you know, the future. I've been going to church the last 2 weeks. I've been really present. I've stopped smoking weed. I've went and filled out I filled out 4 applications yesterday. I turned in my RSO class. I spent $270 and it's a refinery awareness safety class. I turned that in. Like, I'm not trying to be a slob and do nothing with my life while I'm off. I've been home for about 4 weeks now. The Mammoth job ended for me, so now I'm trying to find another job. But I'm trying to have stability, and I'm trying to land a job where I could kind of be stable and not having to bounce around. But, you know, if that doesn't work and I just take the next job that I can get just so I can go to work and pay my car next month, that's okay. I will sacrifice my time. But now I understand that instead of going out every weekend like I was in Mammoth, instead of buying $80 plates every night, instead of doing all that shit, you know, I'm back in the same spot. So this video is for you to reflect that stop doing the same shit that's giving you the same results, because you're not going to get anywhere you want to be. And that's from life experiences. I'm not just telling you or saying a fucking quote on the internet or just bullshitting. I'm not bullshitting, okay? I've made already $50,000 this year, and I don't have any of it. 10,000, 11,000 of that went to paying off my motorcycle. I made a video on that, and paying off a course that I bought. And where did the rest of the money go, Kyle? I blew it. It's gone. It doesn't exist. My car could have been paid off, but I was too worried about buying clothes at Express. I was too worried about buying $80 plates. I was too worried about spending money $120 on weed every week just for a half gram or a half ounce of weed. I was too worried about spending $78 on fucking beer at a fucking concert when I could have bought that like for fucking $10 at a store. I was too worried about buying $500 boots. I was too worried about the way people looked at me. I wanted to flex. But that's led me to a fucking downhill spiral hole, and not necessarily a hole because I already got myself out of that hole the beginning of this year. All I owe is my car. But whatever I'm doing right now isn't working. So this video is to reflect, take notes on not to spend money impulsively, in emotion. I'm a dude. I shouldn't be emotional. I shouldn't be making decisions in emotion. Okay? This is shit I'm learning as a young 22-year-old man. I did the partying already. From 14, started smoking weed to 22. I'm done. It's over. It's nothing. It's pointless. There's no growth. And just getting closer to God lately, just putting the people I've been kind of surrounding myself with, putting him first. Walking with faith. I got 100% faith in me. I know I can do this shit. I've done it before. It's just the decisions I make when I get this money, it's just gone. It disappears. So, I'm not working right now. And it's kind of how the trades are. They say if you want it, you'll get it. And I want it. I don't know if I'm being too wanting. I don't know if I'm not good at asking for something. I'm not sure. I'm trying to push the needle forward. I've already done my applications. I'm about to go literally get dressed. I'm going to clean out my car right now, get dressed, and go fill out another application of a company that I know. Kind of just been living in my car. Not living in my car. I live on my mom's house, but she has a very beautiful house. I pay half the rent. Luckily, I made a right decision in giving her an extra $950 for next month, July. But that leaves me with no more money. Negative $3 in my bank account. I can't pay my car. So what did I do wrong? I splurged my money. I didn't think of long term. I thought of in the moment. Now I'm here, stressing a little bit, but I know I have faith in myself. I know I can do it. I know it's not impossible. I know it can be uncomfortable, but I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I gotta fix my car. I gotta move out of my mom's house. I'm making $5,000 whenever I am working. There should be no reason why I'm living at my mom's house. These are the things that I'm like reflecting on and understanding. Like every time I go back to work, I think it's okay because I passed my drug test, and then I start smoking weed again. But that puts me in a tunnel vision just so I can get time to go buy faster. But every time I'm off work, I quit smoking weed because I don't want to just be laying around smoking weed. That's not ideal. I'm not going to push a needle forward. I'm going to feel like slobby, sad, depressed, and not human. I smoke weed all the time, and I think that's the new norm. This is my normal right here. Other than that, I just got to get my finances straight. That's it. I got to get a job that's semi-stable. I know nothing is completely stable. This is another reason why I want to be my own boss one day. I'm just really learning how to grow as a man right now. I think like the spiritual part about me is really coming out, and like the learning, like wanting to learn how I am spiritually, financially. Like I suck, and I just gotta own it. You know, my buddy was just telling me that he's going through a breakup right now. How did I go through it? I just got out of a 5-year relationship about a little over a year ago. I was done. And now my brother is going through it. And, you know, it's hard. It can be hard, especially depending on what kind of individual you are. But it's not easy, you know. He was telling me he's been drinking for 2 days straight, and somebody told me that I really, really, really fucking care about. Told me that drugs, alcohol, any substance, nothing's gonna change. Your problems are still gonna be there regardless. Nothing changes if nothing changes, right? So what do you think drinking, substances, smoking, how do you think that's gonna actually benefit you if the problem is still there? You're more of a weak individual. And you just gotta tell them experiences. Like I literally just found myself through the camera again, talking to the camera, being me, getting in shape. You know, I just do what's convenient for me. I'm not over here tracking my macros every day. I'm not over here, you know, following a meal plan. I just do what's convenient for me. I'm not trying to be this big old bodybuilder and shit like that. Like, no, I got muscles. I look good. I look healthy. I look presentable. I just know how to eat. I just eat protein. First, make sure I got a high fiber diet. You know what I mean? Train with intensity. Don't really eat bullshit. If I did, I'd be fucking fat. You just don't eat the bullshit. You just eat whole foods. Eat the protein first. Prioritize the protein. Make sure you got fiber. So that's really it. You don't need a fucking meal plan. And I never have really written out my meal plans. Yeah, I've tracked my macros maybe for fucking a month. But then I'm like, I'm just gonna eat fucking portion food. I know how much food I gotta eat. I know that this is this much protein, roughly. And I'd say I got pretty good results. And yeah, just 2 goals on my mind right now. Moving out of my mom's house. Fixing my car. Luckily, it still drives. I got 1 headlight. Just kind of asking to get pulled over right now. No bumper. Literally just straight metal in the front of my car. And I've put myself in this situation. I just gotta own up. Own the fuck up. Attempt. But I make these videos not only for me to reflect back on my life when I do age. I was kind of breaking down like the lifespan that I've already lived, and for example, if you're a male in the United States, the average age is around 76. That's like 3,900 and about 4,000 weeks. And that's about 76 years, if I'm not mistaken. Did I say that? 76 years is about 4,000 weeks. And it's like, I forget how many days, but I've already lived 1,120 something days, and I have 2,896 weeks to live, which is roughly 54 years. And I'm thinking, damn, if I got 4,000 weeks to live till I'm 76, and I've already lived 1,100 and whatever I said, it's a good amount that I've already lived, but that's a short amount that I have left. And you may think like, oh, you're just 22, but my mom is 50 right now. So technically she only has 20 years. I'll be 40 when she's 70. So, kind of just reality checks my ass. But kind of just living, like, all my clothes are in my car. I literally just came back from doing my RSO, which is my refinery awareness safety class. Drove from LA back and forth from Wednesday to Thursday last week. Got all my clothes, threw it in here, and went to the beach. I'm about 2 hours away from the beach. But if you guys can take anything from this, just keep pushing. Keep fucking pushing. It's not over. It's not over. I promise you, it's not over. I get goosebumps from it. It is not over. You have so much more you're going to learn. You're becoming a great fucking person. Your plan's written out already. Don't swerve off like I did. Don't. And I'm not saying I'm swerving off completely. I'm realigning myself again. But it took me to stop smoking the weed. It took me to hear other people's perspectives on my life. And I know it's my life, but when you have an adult that's kind of, lived a lot of life, you take advice from people that you want to be like, but stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned.